Hello, good evening Kushagra. Good evening Priya. I welcome you to this live class brought to you by Wisdom 360. So now this is the last part of the chapter electricity. Today we'll be doing electric power. Okay, and then we'll do some numericals in the subsequent classes. This chapter will be done then. Good evening Shlok, welcome to the live class. You can always write to me in case you want me to re-explain a topic. The videos are always available. You can watch the videos, request your coordinator, and you can watch the videos again. In case you want that I should explain something once again, you can always write to me on my personal WhatsApp or send your request to your coordinator and it will come to me. Good evening Snigdha Siddhant. I am also great, having a good time. Nice that you've learned to say that I'm great, sir. Okay, otherwise most people say I'm fine and I don't like it. Fine means okay. I should always be having a blast. I should always be feeling like I'm on top of the world, having great time. Okay, so we start. Electric power. Okay, now you must have seen bulbs. Okay, when you pick up a bulb, I have made one for you on the screen. Okay, and you can see that the bulb has written on it 10 watt 5 volts. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? At least you can tell me about the 5V. We have learned about this. So what does the 5V mean on the bulb? And the 10W we will discuss today. Tell me quickly. The lag is not much, within 15 seconds my video is reaching you. So if you take just 3-4 seconds to type, so by 20 seconds, 21 seconds, your reply should come back to me. If it takes longer than that, it means, okay, there it comes. Priya means 10 watt means power. Okay, that's what we are going to understand. What does power mean? Okay. What does 5V mean? Yeah, there comes. Now the answers start coming. 10 watts means power, says Ankush. Priya says 5 volt means potential difference. Okay, potential difference. But what exactly does that mean? Okay, so let's understand. Now, it says that this bulb should operate at a 5 volt potential difference to give optimum results, to give best results. Okay, it should work on a 5 volt potential difference, which means the potential difference between this point and this point is 5 volts, right? Between this point and this point is 5 volts. Now I say that when I have connected this to a potential difference, I have ensured that it is connected to a potential difference of 5 volts. I mean, we have been able to create a potential difference of 5 volts across the 2 points. Then the current which is flowing through this bulb, this is the positive, this is the negative, so the current flows from this side to that side. So I say that the current flowing through this is equal to 2 amperes. Okay, it is equal to 2 amperes. You'll get to know that later on. Okay, as we go into the discussions. Okay, which means how much what does current mean? What is the definition of current? What is the definition of current? Can somebody tell me what is the definition of current? Yeah, in honor of James Watt we call it watt. Okay, that's okay. Now the next thing which I have asked you, what is the definition of current? Okay, waiting for your answers. I can start writing, but I love when the answers come from you. Okay, there it comes. Rate of flow of charge. Very nice. Okay, Snigdha Siddhant say rate of flow of charge. Ankush also says the rate of charge flowing. Okay, so it means it is Q upon T. Okay, I is equal to Q upon T. Right, the rate at which charge is flowing. So if I say that a current of 2 amperes is flowing, then it means that 2 coulombs charge is flowing through this bulb per second, right? I've written T there, don't worry. 2 coulomb charge, excuse me, which means 2 coulomb charge is flowing through this bulb per second when I have a potential difference of 5 volts, right? So now I ask you, what do I mean by potential difference? What do I mean by potential difference? What do I mean by potential difference? Current everybody has understood. If it is 2 amperes, it means 2 coulomb charge is flowing through this bulb every second. Okay. Next we go to potential difference. I say that the potential difference is 5 volts. What does that mean? I said, what does that mean? I don't see. Generally, kids memorize the mathematical expressions and they just give me the mathematical expressions. I love it when you tell me what you have understood. I had done all kinds of actings also on the board. Okay, I had pushed charges to just so that you remember what potential and potential difference is. So if you could tell me that definition instead of giving me the mathematical relations, that would be better. Most of them say V is equal to IR. Okay, so I tell you, if you don't remember, I tell you, it means that to transfer 1 coulomb of charge from this point to the other point, okay, I need to do 1 joule of work. Okay, sorry, this is 5 volts now. So I need to do 5 joules of work. Got it? It means that to transfer 1 coulomb of charge, I had told you that potential difference is the work done in transferring unit charge. Okay, potential difference is the work done in transferring unit charge from one point to the other. No issue, you can continue without disturbing the class. Okay, so we have understood that what is potential difference? Potential difference is the work done in transferring a unit charge. We have divided by Q. Okay, so in transferring a unit charge from one point to the other. Okay, the work done in taking a unit charge from one point to the other. It says 5 volts, which means that I will have to spend 5 joules. I'll have to spend 5 joules of energy to carry 1 coulomb of charge from this point to the other point. Everybody understood? Priya says the work done to move a charge from one point to the other point. Correct. Okay, so it means 5 volts here means that I have to spend, I'll use a bit of Hindi also. Some people say you use English and then we don't understand. So I'll try to bring in a bit of Hindi. Okay, the first thing which I tell you is अब 5 वोल्ट का मतलब क्या है? 5 वोल्ट का ये मतलब है कि हमें 5 जूल एनर्जी स्पेंड करनी होगी. मतलब 5 जूल एनर्जी के बराबर हमें काम करना होगा ताकि हम 1 कूलम चार्ज को इस वाले पॉइंट से, ये वाले पॉइंट से इस वाले पॉइंट तक थ्रू दिस ओके पहुंचा सकें. गॉट इट? तो अगर मुझे 1 कूलम चार्ज को वहां पहुंचाने में 5 जूल लगते हैं तो मैं कह रहा हूं कि मेरा करंट जो है वो 2 कूलम पर सेकेंड लेके जा रहा है. ठीक है, मतलब पर सेकेंड हमें भैया कितना पावर स्पेंड करना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो इट बिकम्स V into I. गॉट इट? व्हिच मींस इट बिकम्स 5 into 2. okay, which means it is 10 watts. Okay, before that I'll just slide it up little. Okay, which means it is equal to 5 joule, okay, per coulomb, per 1 coulomb into 2 coulomb by 1 second. So coulomb cancels, which means it is 5 joules per second. And in honor of James Watt, we call it, sorry, 10. Let me go back. Calculation mistakes, I wrote the wrong thing. Okay, so it is 10 joules per second, and in honor of James Watt we call it 10 watts. It must have been hidden under my picture, I know, so I take it up a little. Now you can see it. ओके सबको समझ में आ गया, सारी चीज़ों का मतलब समझ में आया। मेरे हिसाब से फिज़िक्स समझनी ज़रूरी है, फिज़िक्स रट्टा मारने की चीज़ कतई नहीं है। ओके तो जब कोई कहता है 2 एम्पियर करंट मतलब 2 कूलम चार्ज फ्लो कर रहा है उस इंस्ट्रूमेंट के थ्रू पर सेकेंड, कोई कहता है 5 वोल्ट मतलब 5 जूल एनर्जी लगेगी 1 कूलम चार्ज को एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट के थ्रू पास कराने के लिए। गुड इवनिंग रमेश, विच मीन्स मलय मिश्रा, करेक्ट, पता नहीं भूल गया आई डोंट नो। ओके चलो, एवरीबडी अंडरस्टूड दिस मच। तो विच मीन्स मेरी उस इंस्ट्रूमेंट की जो रिक्वायरमेंट है 2 एम्पियर करंट पार कराने के लिए कितना मेरा पार लगेगा, ठीक है, दैट इज़ द टोटल एनर्जी स्पेंट पर यूनिट टाइम, ठीक है, टोटल एनर्जी स्पेंट पर यूनिट टाइम। सो W/T आपने पार की डेफिनेशन क्लास 9 में भी पढ़ी होगी। ओके सो यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिकल पावर है पर रहता सेम है, हाउ मच वर्क इज डन पर सेकेंड, which means how much energy will be required by the appliance. So you have understood. We can do it mathematically also. स्निग्धा सिद्धांत will always say sir mathematically बताइए। अभी देखो उनको पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस पूछा था तो उन्होंने मुझे V/IR लिख के भेजा था, ठीक है, पर मेरा मेथड डिफरेंट है। मैं सोचता हूँ, पिक्चर्स बनाता हूँ और समझता हूँ कि ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है। ओके सो स्निग्धा सिद्धांत के लिए अब हम उसको मैथमेटिकली भी कर लें। Okay, I take you there mathematically. I'll change the color so that you know कि यहाँ से कहानी बदल गई थी। Okay, now we do it mathematically. अब हमने पढ़ा है, जो हमने पिछली बार पढ़ा था जब हमने जूल्स लॉ ऑफ हीटिंग निकाला था, तो हमें डेफिनेशन मालूम है पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस की, अभी हमने ऊपर भी करी है इस जगह पे। पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस क्या है? द वर्क डन इन ब्रिंगिंग अ यूनिट चार्ज फ्रॉम वन पॉइंट टू द अदर पॉइंट। ओके इसका मतलब अगर मैं वर्क डन क्या है, तो अगर मैं उसको पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस को Q से मल्टीप्लाई कर दूं तो मुझे मेरा वर्क डन या एनर्जी स्पेंड की मैथमेटिकल एक्सप्रेशन निकल जाती है। ओके अब मैं दूसरा कहता हूँ ऑल्सो, हमें मालूम है, ऊपर मैंने ये सब कुछ किया है। ओके वहाँ पे मैंने समझाने के तरीके से किया था, अब यहाँ पे मैं मैथमेटिकल एक्सप्रेशन के तरीके से कर रहा हूँ। ओके वी ऑल्सो नो दैट I इज़ इक्वल टू Q/T, ओके विच इम्प्लाइज दैट Q इज़ इक्वल टू IT। गॉट इट? ये मेरी दूसरी एक्सप्रेशन है। गॉट इट? अब मैं 2 की वैल्यू 1 में करता हूँ, पुटिंग इन 1, ओके PUTT, पुटिंग इन इक्वेशन 1, तो मुझे क्या मिल जाता है? तो मुझे मिल जाता है कि W इज़ इक्वल टू V और QT की जगह में IT डाल दिया तो मुझे मिल जाता है VIT। ओके नाउ दिस इज़ टोटल वर्क डन। ओके और जो हमें पार की डेफिनेशन मालूम है, वर्क डन पर यूनिट टाइम, तो मैं T से उसको डिवाइड करूँगा। मेरी पिक्चर के नीचे गया, नहीं गया अभी। ओके सो इट बिकम्स VIT/T, TT कैंसल्स विच मीन्स पार इज़ इक्वल टू VI। इसको हम बॉक्स में डाल दें, हम इसको काफ़ी यूज़ करने वाले हैं। सबको समझ में आ गया सर? ये देखो स्निग्धा सिद्धांत ने लिख भेजा, यस सर, शो इट मैथमेटिकली। दे हैव रिटन इट टू मी, यस सर, शो इट मैथमेटिकली। मुझे मालूम है ये बच्चे मैथमेटिकल रिलेशंस के पीछे भागने वाले हैं। ओके वेरी नाइस, इट्स गुड यू नो। तो ऑल ऑफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड।